Welcome to Plate Tectonics, a life story, life at a glance. This presentation will teach you about the birth of new crusts, its transformation throughout its life, as well as its death. In this animation in the right, we can see all three of these, which we will go into more depth throughout this presentation. Starting off with birth of the crust. This happens at mid-ocean ridges. These are divergent boundaries. This is when plates diverge. As you can see in the right photo, we see the divergent boundary because the plates are moving away from each other. During this, pressure decreases as well as rock melting. This is when a new crust is formed due to magma rising and cooling, and this forms a dense new crust. This image in the circle shows where this divergent boundary is, where the crust is born. Next, transformation of the crust. Transformation boundaries are when plates move past one another, but they're touching, unlike divergent boundaries. At this boundary, it forms strike-slip faults, and this is due to mantle moving due to heat convecting. Transformation boundaries generate shallow earthquakes, they have a low tsunami risk, and there's no volcanism. This image shows transform boundaries in more detail. As you can see, plates are moving in opposite directions like divergent boundaries, except with this boundary, they are touching the whole time and moving past one another. Lastly, death of the crust. This occurs at convergent boundaries, which is when two crusts collide with one another. Oceanic crust subducts beneath continental crust, which forms a trench. This is because oceanic crust is more dense than continental crust. The oceanic crust moves into the mantle, which is a form of recycling the crust. At convergent boundaries, they generate volcanoes due to water being released, which has high silica magma formed, which forms stratovolcanoes, as well as earthquakes due to friction and tsunamis due to water displacement. This is the same image as earlier, except this time the black circles show the continental converging boundary. This is where the crust dies. Lastly, these are the works cited.